Have a good trip. You too.
Not all of the children practice as hard as maybe they ought to from one week to the next with our normal sessions. So we feel that once a year it's important to have a really intensive residential time where we bring the children together, where their pure focus is music. It teaches them that by playing regularly they do actually improve, and that hopefully inspires them to practice more when they get home as well, because they see the difference that intensive music work will actually make for them.
We're going to Llangrannog. We're going to play music. Only people at the back. It's because it's the only place I can have room for my cello. Yeah.
So Lewis and I play the violin, and we're both currently at the grade 5, and we've been at MMCL for a few years. So
I was 1 year longer than him.
I like how MMCL you get to make lots of friends doing your instruments, and you get to have lots of fun.
And you learn a new skill that could benefit you later in life. I play cornet.
And I play the violin.
I played for 4 years.
It's just fun and creative.
We're going to Llangrannog. Yeah. We're going to go skiing, horse riding and go-karting. Holly's got a violin and I've got a cello. I've been playing the cello for about 2 years now.
Well, I like playing pretty much any music that was given to me. I find it pretty fun, especially playing with other people.
Many of the children don't have the opportunity to learn a musical instrument in school because they can't afford it. Some of them can't even afford to feed their families properly, so music lessons are not very high on the agenda. My aim was to start a project where no child would be denied the opportunity to learn music should they wish to. So the children didn't pay anything at all to come to us, and any child is very welcome. Nobody is excluded at all. My name's Jan Gould. I'm the priest in charge at the Church of the Resurrection in Ely, West Cardiff, and I'm also the founder and director of Making Music Changing Lives, which we know locally as MMCL. So we're here in Llangrannog this week with all the MMCL team, children and staff, and a few helpers to do some intensive practice time, and as well as that we're giving the children some experience of outdoor activities. But the hope is with this intensive time over a number of days we can really improve their learning and take them to the next level. We started here this week by rehearsing all the sections separately with their own coaches, so strings, woodwind and brass in different areas. Once they've learnt all their parts with their coaches, we're going to bring them together as a full orchestra for the final few sessions. The aim of this is to actually bring real perfection for the music we're performing in our end-of-term concert, and which we're also going to be recording for a CD which is going to be sold as a fundraiser to try and help support the organisation financially.
Yeah, so Noah, you're the second time through, aren't you? Should I just break what I mean?
I'm Helen Whitemore. I'm the brass teacher at Making Music Changing Lives. I had music lessons that were paid for, my grandparents paid for my instruments. It was all on a plate. I think it contributed to me becoming a sort of more confident and forward-facing person. You can tell that they're more confident children when we first met them. And that's why it's really important that we provide these opportunities.
Hi, I'm Noah, I'm 13 and I play the trumpet.
I'm Avari, I'm 11 years old and I play the flute.
My name's Holly and I'm 9 years old and I play the violin.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, I'm 17 and I play the viola.
I'm Lily and I am age 9 and I play the cello.
I've been playing for about 4 years. I'm grade 3.
I started learning the flute in October last year.
I'm not on a grade yet, but I'll probably be moving into grade 1 soon.
I've become a lot more confident in myself because I've had to perform solos and in concerts, so that's definitely boosted my confidence in myself.
You make friends with different people and you find out about different instruments and the way they work.
I like playing the trumpet because it's loud and majestic.
It makes me happy playing music.
I love playing the violin.
They're meeting children of completely different ages and different backgrounds, and they're all really good friends.
Ely's a very diverse community, and that is reflected in the different children that come to MMCL.
I'm Michelle, and I'm Emily's and Molly's mother. They've gained confidence, they've learned to play an instrument which they would never have had the opportunity before. One of my daughters have done horse riding, which she never would have done before, so it's been absolutely amazing to see them.
It's amazing to come to somewhere like this. The kids are bonding, we're getting to do new experiences. They've been riding horses, they've been skiing. That's not things that happen when you live in a city. They don't all have these experiences under their belt, and we're bringing them here maybe for the first time. And I think they're just all really blown away by where we are. And this is new for them, which is quite humbling, really.
Music, I believe, is a real building block of a well-ordered society. It gives people self-discipline, it promotes their self-confidence, it gives them self-esteem, it helps them to work with others, it teaches them to learn to listen to others, it gives them a worthwhile means of self-expression. There are so many benefits that music can bring to an individual, and the knock-on of that is the benefits that it then brings to communities as they become more socially cohesive.
I'm Vicky Meadows, I'm head teacher at Windsor Clive Primary School in Ely in Cardiff. There have been a significant number of cuts to education budgets generally, and with it being left to individual local authorities to make decisions as to how they're going to share their particular cake out, it does come down to decisions by individuals and what they see as their priorities. And therefore, if a priority for a local authority isn't music development, then they're going to have far less share of that particular cake than they might do in another part of Wales, where the music heritage and culture is felt more strongly, and it's very much a bit of a postcode lottery as to whether you have a richer access to music in a certain part of Wales than others. If you're in what could be described as a more deprived community, then it becomes even more acute because the opportunities to access music tend to only exist inside the schools, and those funds are cut. Then where's it going to come from if families don't have those opportunities?
Music has been really important for me in my own life. I had quite a tough, particularly my teenage years with family breakup and the like, and it was the music that gave me what I needed to actually cope with all the stuff that was going on emotionally at home, because it gave me an outlet to express it. I think that's particularly important for some of the children that we work with in Ely. I see so many similarities with so many of the families in Ely, and my belief is that the way it helped me could really help other children today, and that's the gift that I bring to my ministry, I think, and a gift that I like to share as widely as I possibly can. One of the things about Ely is that it's really been denigrated in the local press for many, many years, and what we're hoping to do is put a different story out there, that it's actually got some good stuff going on, and this is something our community can be really proud of. When I first moved to Wales, one of the things that struck me was that I was moving to the land of song. Every community had music at its heart, whether it was colliery bands or male voice choirs. Now the pits have closed, a lot of that tradition has gone with it.
I'm not sure that we have sufficient philanthropy in Wales compared, say, with England or even Ireland to ensure that sustainability. You can't just say that's our heritage, because unless you breathe life into that and you have what I would call the oxygen of funding to sustain and grow those things, well, it may just become heritage and it isn't actually current at all, and it certainly wouldn't be the future.
So if we can find other ways to get music back into our communities, then that's so much for the better. And we have the model that has been proven works.